It's almost winter, and the dreaded snow blowing time is almost upon us. So if you work crazy hours, like I do sometimes, you might have to snow blow once in a while after dark or before sunrise. What difference does it make, really, right? So I bought a used snowblower, and this snowblower actually had a headlight as an original option, but the original owner didn't get that option. So what do? Well, I added my own headlight, and to make it super bright and super efficient, of course, I used LEDs. And with this snowblower actually came with a power lead there, and you just have to ground out on the engine block, and it came with a power lead that ran up to the headlight. And I tried it that way, but it turns out it gives this really crazy voltage, which is like 17 volts, and it's really erratic. I had a headlight hooked up to it, and it worked for a while, and it wound up burning out the headlight, or something happened. So I decided not to go with power off the engine at all, even though that's still an option in the future. And I made my own self-powered portable headlight unit, and it gives off quite a bit of light, as you can see, enough so I can see out there what I'm doing, and so that, you know, for safety reasons, so cars can see where I am if I'm out moving in and out of the road a little bit, right? So what I've done here is I've modified a clamp unit. This is actually off the handlebars of an old ATV, but you can use almost anything. Let your imagination work to your advantage. And I put some these are conduit flanges that just has a spacer to boost this up. And I got two project boxes here. First, this back project box is the battery unit and the toggle switch. This next this isn't even a project box, this one. This is actually a heavy duty, like, industrial outlet box. And for the lens, I've taken some, this is an insulated see-through material that's used for, like, sunroofs and stuff, but you could use almost anything. And I've used the bolt holes that came with it, and I mounted it into the outlet box, and I put clear waterproof epoxy all around it. And for the LED light unit itself, I reused a really cheap LED like pocket size work light that you can get at almost any hardware store for just a few bucks. I took the guts out of it. It was originally powered by like 3 AA's. I took the guts out of it, and I'm running it all off a 9 volt, and it handles the voltage fine. There's never been a problem. And it's got like 21 LEDs on it. It gives off a pretty good little bright light. But and for where this is mounted to this rack on the snowblower controls, this is actually the handle off of like an old weed eater. So I've gone to here and then mounted it on here because it's just like the main arm on a weed eater. But you could do almost anything. And this whole project was very cheap. Almost all my projects are always out of salvaged parts. That's my thing. I hope I inspire you guys to use your mind, and usually when you need something, you can make it cheaper and better than anything you can buy. And I believe these two boxes are connected with a bolt or two through, and then some epoxy around it, so it's all waterproof. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Please click like.